G'day guys, it's Joe here from Four Blades again, and today we're just going to run through a quick olive tapenade. Now, olive tapenade's really great, it's really versatile. You can use it as a dip just by itself. We also like to use it on crepes. We'll show you a really great recipe for gluten-free crepes another time. Crepes, and also it's good for pizzas as well, on its own or as a replacement for the sauce. So there's lots of uses for an olive tapenade. We even put it in our eggs in the morning, in the omelettes, and it's got a really nice flavour. This particular recipe today is taken from a few places. It's just an amalgamation of quite a few. There isn't as a recipe in the Everyday Cookbook. This is a little bit different to that. But yeah, I hope you enjoy it. So we'll start off by, what have we got here? Just some quick ingredients straight up. You might see it there, I'm not sure if you can. We've got some anchovies, a clove of garlic and some capers. So we'll just put the clove of garlic in first. And we'll just mince this. So we're going to put this on speed 7 for a few seconds. Just a few seconds there. Have a look inside. It's nice and minced up. So we'll just scrape down the sides. And we'll start adding in some more things here. Now, this is my personal preference. I like to feed things in little by little. So I want to just put, I've got a cup of olives here. That's just a cup of olives. And basically, you can just measure them in if you want. It's about 200 to 250 grams. So just put in, if you're going to feed it in like this, just keep a note of what you get up to. So, here we go. Oops. Pressed the wrong button, but that's alright. I've pre-measured it, just for ease. I'll tell you why I've pre-measured it actually. We like to buy our olives in bulk because we love our olive tapenade. Little trick though, if you're looking to buy olives in bulk, like this, you can be very tempted just to pick up a bottle like that. Make sure they're pitted though, so you can just pour them straight in. Unfortunately, the last batch we got aren't pitted, so I had to individually pick each and every one of them, which takes quite a while. So make sure they're pitted, and then you can just pour them straight in. So I'm just going to put those in there. Then I'm going to put one of the fillets of anchovies in, and a couple of. I've got about 3 anchovy fillets, and I've got about a teaspoon, between half a teaspoon and a teaspoon of capers. So we'll put that in. Now we're going to go to 7 again on this one. I'm just going to do it a couple of seconds. Just get that. Just making sure everything is very well amalgamated. So we're going to put a little bit more olives in, and another anchovy fillet. When you hear the noise change is a good time to change it over, to put a bit more in. Another anchovy fillet. We're going to put the rest of our capers in. Now I'm going to put the rest of the olives in now. Until it makes the noise changes. And then what we want to do is we want to scrape down the sides, just like so, just to cover, give the blades a good covering. Make sure we're getting everything involved in there. So that's what it's going to look like in there. Now what we're going to do now, we're going to pop this lid back on, and we're just going to put it on about 3, okay? And now what we want to do is we want to add in about a tablespoon of olive oil. Now obviously you can't use the scales as it's moving, but you want to keep that tapenade moving around. So just put in about, just by side, about a tablespoon. It's not going to hurt either way if you're a little bit under, a little bit over. I tend to go a little bit over. And then just get your spatula and just really move it around in there. And we're going to take that off, push it down again. Now this last step is purely personal preference. I'm just going to squeeze a little bit of lemon juice in. So we've just got this lemon juice here, and the old trick, using the spatula, cut in nicely in there and squeeze it over the top of the lid, keeping all those seeds and those pips out. So I haven't completely juiced that, so it's probably about a quarter of a lemon worth of juice, but it's pure preference. Whatever you like best. And I find that's an easy way to get the seeds out of the lid as well by using that spatula. Get that last one there. And we'll give it another spin around. Make sure we've pushed it back down again. We'll give it one last spin around, just to mix everything in. So that was about on speed 3. Push it down. Now we will, and that's your tapenade. You can put it straight back into the bowl that the olives came out of too, because it's mainly just olives. Now you can use this straight away, or because of the oil, it will keep in the fridge at least a week, probably 2 or 3. But it sort of depends how old your olives are, how much olive oil you've got in there, and what kind of olives you're using. Another tip is you're going to get a different flavoured tapenade depending on the different kind of olive you use. So it's really all your personal taste, but that's your olive tapenade there. Thanks very much, guys, and yeah, feel free to drop us a line if you've got any questions. And Beck and I will be back soon with another podcast. Thanks very much. Bye.